Hi, thank you for being here. Welcome to a White Rabbit reading for December 1st. If you're not familiar with this, I always like to say White Rabbit on the first day of each month, which sets a course of abundance for the remainder of the month. And I'm going to draw a bunch of oracle cards and see what we have. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. They're about to come forward. And this is a general reading, so put it where it needs to go for you. And may you be doing well. We're also in a new moon energy too, so it's a good time to set new intentions. And a good practice to also do is to list about 9 things. If you can think of 9 things and write that down, that's going really well for you. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but as you're going along, you start with 1, 2 of them, 3 of them, and you really start going with it, because we could really get into a state of appreciation for the things that you have that sustains your body, the food, the water, the sun that comes up every day. So when you focus on those things, even if 9 things you can list, they're going well for you. The ones that you really want to happen come into play. So it's a good distraction game, if you will, that you can play around with. Also, a good mantra is this one too, is going forward. My supply comes from source, and big happy financial prizes come to me under grace and perfect ways. So let's start off now. I'm going to draw from the Angels of Abundance Oracle. And see what we have. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Pay yourself first. And I'm going to read the description in this book just because, to get a little bit more accuracy. This card is guiding you toward financial care, self-care, through an ancient abundant secret, paying yourself first. While it is vitally important to your financial well-being to take care of your bills and other responsibilities, it is equally important to honor your debt to yourself. When you go to pay your bills, pay yourself. Common wisdom says that you should save 10% of each paycheck. Commit this money to be used only for responsible investing for your future. It's easy to justify not investing in yourself. It can seem egotistical or even wasteful. However, energetically, paying yourself first offers up a prayer to the universe that says, I am worth it. I too deserve abundance, prosperity, and peace. I am a co-creator of my financial well-being, and I accept nothing less from myself than what others expect from me. Paying yourself first also involves other forms of self-care and treating yourself with the same respect and generosity that you would extend to a loved one. So that is beautiful wisdom to take with you for this month. Even just buying yourself something that's just, you'd say, oh, that's too expensive. To do it anyway. I got myself some really nice oil, frankincense, palo santo, and vanilla bean. And, it was like $30 for a bottle. Now, you figure, wouldn't spend that much money on a bottle. Well, it makes me feel good. It's intuition. It's intuition that it helps me with tapping into that intuitive space. And it was a beautiful gift for myself. Conscious consumer, you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. And you could take that however you want. You don't have to follow the guidelines, but just being conscious of your purchases, nothing's too expensive for you. So when we set limitations on ourselves, then we don't free up the space for other things to come in. Even if it's just buying some dish soap that's, eco-friendly, not all your products, but again, take this and do you. take what you need from this card and apply it to yourself and your situation. Yeah, fair trade, organic goods, they can be pricey, but again, when we put something on that saying I can't afford that, then it tends to create a block too. So again, these are just guidelines. You do you. It's very important to proceed that way. I'm going to draw one more card from the Angels of Abundance Oracle. Ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Okay. So again, take the cards as they, as they fit you. You use your discernment and then move accordingly with that. This is the Fortune Oracle. Plain. I journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life would become more full. So some of you might be going on a journey this month, maybe for the holidays, or maybe just for a trip that you planned. Or again, within yourself, meditation, you're doing some guided meditation, something, just focusing on your breath within it, and then your journey within that, journeying to different spaces to clear up energetically so that you can invite new things into your sphere. Unity, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Now, it might not be like a couple, like romantic love. It might, but it might be, again, that unity of yourself and yourself. Again, freeing up of the space. So you invite things in, others to assist you on different planes of consciousness and existence, and not just this one. But it's a perfect time too, being around the holidays, and so inviting that in for yourself. And Cracker. Positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to draw a Moonology card just because it is new moon energy. And again, it's a good time to set intention. Put it, on a piece of paper, write it, and put it in a drawer. Put it in a box. Put it somewhere away. Because once you write it down, that's asking. Ask and it's given. It's a form of being aware of your abundance that's always there for you. Sometimes when we want something so bad, we're like muddling up the energies. But when you write it down and then you put it away and you ask Creator, you ask God, the universe, for it, and it shows up in ways that you wouldn't expect. We could say miraculous ways. Trust the universe. Exactly. That's it right here. Trust the universe. Trust is a big thing. Trust is one of those words that you might want to meditate on too. How much you are allowing that to come to you. And it does. It takes practice. It takes practice. I'm going to draw the Money and the Law of Attraction cards. Let's see what else we have here. Whenever I am feeling good, I am attracting good. When you think a thought of upliftment or abundance or well-being, you are filled with a feeling of positive emotion. You may trust the way that you feel as the indicator as to which side of the subject, which is really two subjects, you're on, whether it is the subject of money or lack of it, or health or lack of it, or a relationship or the lack of one. Always when you feel good, you're in the place of attracting that which you are wanting. I can have money and freedom too. A feeling of being overwhelmed is your indicator that you're denying yourself access to all manner of cooperation that could assist you if you were not disallowing it. As you begin to feel freer regarding the expenditure of time and money, doors will open. People come to assist you. Refreshing and productive ideas will occur to you, and circumstances and events will unfold. As you change the way you feel, you access the energy that creates worlds. It is there for your ready access at all times. And I do one more from this deck. Welcome to planet Earth. You're here to seek joy. If we were talking to you on your first day here, we would say, welcome to planet Earth. There's nothing that you cannot be or do or have. And your work here, your lifetime career, is to seek joy. As you think thoughts that feel good to you, you will be in harmony with who you really are. And in doing so, you'll utilize your profound freedom. Seek joy first, and all of the growth that you could ever imagine will come joyously and abundantly unto you. And, we hear it all the time during this time of year. It's joy to the world, right? Joy to your world, joy to yourself. Trust the universe. Trust the universe is that unfailing supply. Big, happy financial prizes come to me under grace and in perfect ways. Okay. I'm going to draw from my deck, which I created... Gosh, when was that? Oh, a couple years ago. And these cards are really beautiful. As I was entranced when I created them, I finished them. I just sat there for a couple hours and they all came out. And here we are. Okay. Abundance. Everything always works out for me. It comes to me easily. I am rich. I have it all. And I'm exactly where I need to be. Now, you may need to meditate on some of these because some of these you'll be like, I don't know about that. But really sit with that because we are truly abundant. I mean, the sun comes up every day and greets us. Science tells us on how that works, but really there are forces at work that govern everything, and that's one of them. Abundant with that. Here in this lifetime, you have a physical body, no matter how it works and runs. You're here, and the more you lean towards that side of the stick that's positive, it's amazing what happens. Because your higher self, your inner being, however you equate to it, your soul, is always in that. I will set my own tone. And that's exactly it. It's a little kind of bright to see, but that's what it says. I will set my own tone, meaning, it's easy to be negative. For some reason, it's easy to be negative. It's harder at first to go towards being positive, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. And then each day that comes upon you, even the morning time before you go to bed at night, you have a reset when you go to sleep, and then you wake up in the morning time and you're fresh, and that's the best time to say thank you for the sunrise, thank you for my food and water today. Thank you for everything that's coming my way and for this beautiful day. That's setting a tone. That's what that means. Okay, one more card for me, Spirit. It's a foregone conclusion. And what that means is that it's already done. So whatever you set out to do, it's already done. It's aligning to that place within yourself. It's aligning to that goodness that you deserve it, you're worthy. A lot of people struggle with worthy, struggle with loving the self here. And so this is on the bottom of the deck. I am that indescribable force. My being loves all. I bring myself to the table and everything else follows. All is truly well, and there's nothing I need to do but simply to be. Some of these concepts here, these notions may be new to you. Okay, so you might want to watch the reading a couple times to get more familiar with what's being said here, because again, when it's new, and depending on where you're at with your momentum of, leaning towards the positive, that's when you have to start with where you're at. And you can start from any place, starting from where you're at, and then go from there. You'll have your days, but leaning towards the positive, you're bringing more of that momentum, that higher frequency into your being. I'll draw a couple of these light cards here and finish up the reading. Manifestation of light. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity, my heart transforms, and my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. And that's another clarification from what we've been saying here with this reading for this month. It takes a little bit of practice, but through each day, you're gaining more and more momentum. You stick with it, and it's a guaranteed 30 days, less than 30 days at times, depending on where you're at. You're going to see amazing progress. I am light. I always have hope, no matter the ordeal. I have faith in my better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. And that's another for clarification against both the light frequencies. You want to breathe this in. Take a good deep breath into these frequencies right here. Manifestation of light. I am light. And it's that merging with that larger part of you who never took form. You did. You came here and you are helping to expand all of who you are being in this lifetime. And it takes practice, trusting the universe, trusting that everything is always working out for you, that your supply comes from source, and big, happy financial prizes come to you under grace and in perfect ways. And I have this written down so that I see it every day and so that I can read it every day for myself. I'm going to draw one more card from here and then close this up. Divine light. Look at that. Spirit really wants us to see this. I am an expression of love, and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. You're worthy. You are good, the core of your being, every cell of your body. Again, the sun comes up. The sun comes up and delivers this abundance every day, so we're able to do our earth walk here in the physical. There's forces that do that govern everything. And it's that trusting, and it's no better time than to start where you're at. There's no better place than to start where you're at, and to do that trusting and understanding that the universe always has your back, no matter what is going on. But again, that trust, meditating on trust, meditating on it always works out. It's always working out, and then moving through gracefully under, whatever it might be pressure, it might be things that you're not quite sure if it's going to work out. Again, it takes practice for that to happen. Your intuition and being your higher mind, the infinite intelligence that you can tap into when we're quiet in the head. And that's what meditation is very good to do. So, gosh, there's so much to say around this, but I believe that's good for now. So thank you so much for being here, and I do sure to appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing and giving a thumbs up on this reading if it's resonating with you. And until next month, may you have wonderful, happy financial prizes, abundance of love and joy, and may your earth walk continue to be beautiful and expand in ways that you cannot even imagine. Many blessings.